You keep saying what's next.
Yeah.
We are here until we end this menagerie of mandates and not laws. We are a country of... Please, let me finish. You spoke, I'm speaking.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Senators, for hearing this today. My name is Ron Coleman. I'm from Reno, Nevada. My daughter said to me before I left, Dad, you can't afford to do this with everything that's come over the last 2 years. And I looked at her and I said, I can't afford not to do this. This is a movement that the people have brought forth to say that God-given rights have been trampled on from our Constitution. Let Nancy Pelosi know that the power is in the people and we are coming.
Amen.
And good afternoon, everyone. Ron here in not so bad weather, Sun Valley, Nevada, in the Reno area. And yeah, I see you, Daryl, and Judy Van Dyke, and AMC, and Debbie Hart, and Ghost, and Truckin' Girl, and so Mama, and Jen M. So JM. So yeah, yesterday, and for about 10 days prior, I was having some serious buffering issues that I was trying to trace down. And so as you can see from the video today, it has been discovered. I was looking at internet. I was looking at issues with my local computer. You know what it turned out to be? My camera was bad. So this is a different camera. This is a 1080p camera shooting at 720. So it's working. But my 4K camera, turns out it's garbage. So in any case, I believe that that's the problem. And that's why I'm doing this testing. So I said yesterday that I would do the test and see how it works out. So anyway, what am I looking at over here? So if I take you over to ADSB, this green little guy right here that I'm looking at is Trump Force One. So Trump Force One is going into, I believe, Concord International or Concord Airport. And so he's due to speak there at 8:30 Eastern time. So not too far down the road here. But that's where we're looking at right now. I'm watching Trump Force One in action, heading on down to Concord, up to Concord, New Hampshire. Now he's got Scott, Congressman Scott, on board, and we're going to see Scott is going to get behind Trump. That's going to be nice. Hey, Mr. T. So, anyway, keeping an eye on that. I wanted to do this test and make sure that I could get it out without all the video issues, and seems to be working fine. All my local tests, in fact, say that I'm doing okay. So we've got that. But there's just to touch on a couple of things here. Okay. What's going on today? Holy moly. We have got politicians that are going over there to Davos and sitting down with Klaus Schwab and others that ultimately want to rule the world. It's crazy. And it just struck me, I meant to mention this in the stream last night, and it struck me to say, Schwab actually had said that voting should no longer be needed. Why? Because AI and its predictiveness can predict the next person that goes into office. So we should throw away voting and allow the computers to decide who needs to be in the office. What do you have to say to Mr. Schwab? I know I cannot say because I'll be canceled quickly. So, Klaus Schwab, WEF, defund the WEF, get out of it. Well, not WEF, but, defund anything that we've got going over there. And why do you have George's Kemp going over there? Tells you right away. I mean, anyone who's over there, Paul Ryan, the biggest rhino that ever lived, is over there, talking about how Nikki Haley is going to take Donald Trump. She is so strong, and there's no doubt in his mind that she's going to be the next president of the United States. Nikki Haley? Are you serious? You can't be serious, Paul Ryan. Not happening. Not happening, folks. So, I think we know what to tell Paul Ryan. Anyone associated with Paul Ryan, no way. Paul Ryan is a backstabber. He had the House from 2016 to 2018 under Trump, and all he did was block any effort from Trump's administration. Blocked putting the border wall up. We had the House, we had the Senate, and we had the administration, and he did all the blocking. The reason that we were in the condition that we were in was because of Paul Ryan. Wouldn't allow us to move the way that we should have been moving. So, yeah, in fact, Congress has introduced legislation to defund the WEF. So, Speaker Mike Johnson, what a disappointment. Speaker Mike Johnson sold us out for another CR and is telling other congressmen that, hey, look, when we get to the end of this CR, we're not going to take it again. We're going to have a real strong budget in 3 months that we can deal with. Just trust me on this. No. You've got the Democrats saying that the Republicans are sitting on their hands when it comes time to securing the border. That's bull. That's bull. There's existing laws for securing the border that they're not part of, that Mayorkas is not doing. And we have a border crisis. It's never been like this in my entire life. This has got to end, all of this. I said that last night. So I'm starting to think that we, in fact, do need to vacate that chair. Because we can't wait 3 months and say, well, you did this CR, which was Nancy Pelosi's fourth round budget. So you got in bed with them. But what really got me was when, right after he became Speaker of the House, he received a visit from Paul Ryan. What do they have on him? What do they have on Mike Johnson? So we may have to vacate the chair on that. And if we've got to vacate 5 more chairs while we still have the seats, then so be it. We need to get stuff done. And it's not happening. There's just they've got the power, but they won't use it. That's bad. And another thing on this CR, that none of the committee chairs in the House of Representatives, none of the chairs voted for it. Or the subcommittee chairs. None of them voted for it. My congressman voted for it, Mark Amadei, District 2 of Nevada. Rhinos, all of them. So just saying. So anyway, let me look and see what the chat is. I just wanted to do a test. Is everything working okay? Everything sounding okay? And video's working all right? Let me go back over here real quick. I think Trump may actually be on the ground. Let me take a look. He's in on approach right now. Let's go over to the system and take a peek here. He's at 2,200 feet. He looks like he's actually going to land in Manchester. So Concord Regional may be too small for the 757 because he's at 2,200 feet right now, and he looks like he's on approach to go into Manchester Boston International Airport here. So Manchester is where he flew into the other day when he was in Connecticut the other day. I'm sorry, New Hampshire the other day. So you get to see that here comes Trump Force One. AMC, that's not an app. You do have access to that. And I'll post the link here. Everyone can look at this. Okay. It's globe.adsb exchange. Whoops. Did I do it wrong? Maybe I didn't. No, I did it right. So anyone can look at this, and I'll give you a quick little tutorial here. You've got, once you get into there, you get this U right here. It's called the U2, but when it's depressed, it only shows military squawks. A lot of the military don't squawk. And unlike other trackers, you won't find on, for instance, FlightAware or those, they won't show you Trump Force One. Now, the other thing is that, over here on the right, now, just what I do is I turn off the dim that's right here, because by default it's dim. So if you go into the gear cog up here on the right settings, then you can turn off the dim map and you'll get the brightness will come up. And then I activate the M right here so that I can have multiple tracks that I get. And when I've got the I depressed, it filters out to only show those that I have selected. So if I turn off the I, we see other traffic. There's currently this guy, this R-22, that Robinson, that is flying around. And if we click on him, we can see that he just took off, and we can see here that it is Robinson, I knew that by the call or by the code. CR helicopters, so we don't know who that is, but there's that Robinson that just went by there, so I'll unselect him. We can see that we're watching Trump Force One, and here's the latest picture of Trump Force One in planespotter.net. And he's coming in for a landing at Manchester. Currently at 1,575 feet and dropping. 114, 112 knots. So he is coming down there into the Manchester-Boston regional airport. I called it an international before. So, yeah, see, I've got I as unselected, so I'm not selected on you as well. So that means I'm seeing all the commercial flights and such. So if I zoom out, man, that you'll see that, whoo, doggy. There are a lot of flights that it's doing. But if I click the U, I'll only see the military call signs. Okay. And as it stands right now on the screen, meaning everything that you can see, there's 189 military craft. And then if I select the I, then everybody I'm watching is there and everyone else goes away. So I watch here, for instance, this guy right here that's in Colorado. This is one of the doomsdays. Now I've got the I selected, so when I click on it, I'll get the panel will come up. This is one of the doomsday airplanes. Being former Air Force, it's I kind of like to watch a lot of these airplanes. I even watch my old aircraft that I was crew chief on, which is an R-135 that's out of Omaha. This isn't it, but it's close. It's on the ground. So this is an R-135, which are converted RKC 135s. There were 7 of them made. And they took the refueling boom off and increased the package under the nose cone and also installed some Doppler and radar panels on both sides on the front and turned them into recon airplanes. So, but this one right here is the 62-132. So this is a 1962 Boeing 707. Is what that comes back to. So, all right. So we're going to leave the U selected there so I can render the graphics a little faster. It looks like our friend is on the ground. The gray shows he's on the ground in Manchester. So he's got to go to Concord. So we're going to be, a bit for him to show up at Concord. So look over here. I see Placer left a note over on X. Nice to see you over there, Placer. You guys wouldn't see that, but he left a comment over on the X platform here a little bit ago. Texas Girl, I see that you're over there on X as well. Okay. So I'm thinking that we're doing a lot better today than we were last night. So I'm reading through some of the comments here on the chat. Yep, there's Placer's chat message that came through on the other screen. Good. Good. Oh, thanks, Judy. Hey, Judy, see? I got one more sitting over there, and this one gets worn out. Yes, I think I've got everything coming back. This is my lower third. Ignore it. I haven't updated the links or nothing on it, but just testing it out. Any breaking news? I've got my QR code for buy me a cup of coffee right there. Yeah, the cookie crumble there, as you call it. Um, the gamma, I'm sorry, the chroma, the sun coming through the window. I need some more lighting to be able to get the coloring to work right, but I've got two studio lights that I've got here. You can see the reflection in my glasses when I look up. And working with the green screen. So that's to be expected whenever using green screen. Excuse me. So tonight we want to be watching, and I'll tell y'all kind of what I'm watching. I'm watching France. I'm thinking that some things are going to be coming up in France that we should all be watching. So keep your eyes open. I think some things are coming our way here shortly. Not today, maybe. Well, it could be today. Who knows? But we need to keep our eyes on France. You know, about 8 months ago, 8 or 9 months ago, I was talking about France and how the protesters were, over 100,000 protesters were in the streets and doing what we should have been doing. We should have been doing when I was doing the walk, but just couldn't get anybody. It's okay, Jesse. And now we've got Germany as a hot spot, and we've got the farmers. We got French folks going helping out Germany as well. But Germany's a hot spot, but I'm watching France. So, come back and remember this video or this live when something comes up. And I'm really thinking, I've got high hopes that something's going to come up with France. So we'll keep an eye on that. Okay. Yeah, Brad, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, the interesting thing about it is the other camera, which I still have the other camera. I'm going to try and do something here real quick. Still have the other camera is up. And this is the other camera that I had been using. And I noticed this is a not so cheap 4K camera. And it's glitchy and it's blah, 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 blah. And buffery and stuff like that. Yuck. So there's the replacement camera at the moment until I can get another 4K camera. So yeah, it just didn't make any sense. I mean, I was looking at my resources and I had 67% resources. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that Argentine president, they're trying to poo-poo him, but, he went and stuck a big, what, finger right in the noses and the eyeballs of Davos the other day. The other one's brighter, but it's also washed out and it glitches. Oh, it's crazy. I'm not frozen. Yeah. Yes, honey, I know all about the news that she made today. Yeah, yeah, Jesse. Let me see if you want to say hi. Yeah. Come here. Come on up here. Oh. Here she is. There's the Aber dog. Hi. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the kiss. Yeah. There's the Abby girl. So everybody gets to say hi to the Abby girl. Hi. Yep. What? What are you doing? What's the smell? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Got the hugs. Yeah. Yeah. We got that. Oh yeah. Oh no, we're not gonna nope. Keep no. Yeah. Okay. All right. Look here. Look over there. Right over there. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Oh. Okay. All right. Here. You go. You go. Go on. Good girl. So that's the Abbers. Yep. He did give a pushback speech, all right. Yeah, give it a shot over on X there, Deb. And yeah, I see you there. So that's the Abby dog. Nope, she hasn't got any gray. That's just her, reflections in the light. She hasn't got any gray. She's almost got just skin on around her mouth rather than hair. So, oh hey, how you doing, Giovanna? I see you there too. Cool. So I've got the X platform over at PLAAC. Just reading some notations here. Yeah. So I'll start ramping up the streams. I'm trying to take in as much information as I can that's global, with prioritization on what is going on with the United States, with Congress, with the Senate, with the resident administration, shall we say. And I am on Facebook, so I got to be careful how I word things, and YouTube as well. YouTube would cancel me in a heartbeat. But with Twitter, and I will be doing more dedicated X and Rumble stuff when I really need to kind of vent. Yeah, because it would just cause me a total cancellation on Facebook and on YouTube. No, Jessie, she's a brindle, um, brown and light brown, and so yeah, she's a brindle. And then she's got the her blaze is a um, looks almost like a one-horned skull of a longhorn skull. So it looked like it broke off, like you'd see the bar going into Texas and see the longhorn skull on the wall. So, hey, Kimberly, I see you over on X. See you in the live chat over there as well. So, yeah, so the X platform, if you haven't followed me over on X, follow me on X. It's at sign PLAAC over there on X. Oh, yeah, the shoulder's great. I haven't, after I got finished with my therapy, the shoulder's great. It's the knee right now. So that's my X username there. Yeah, so the knee, I had knee surgery on July 3rd, and they cleaned up a bunch of stuff, but I've got a severely torn meniscus. So Doc's watching me and looking at, I also have some worn cartilage and stuff. So he did tell me I am going to need a knee replacement on my knee, but that we're just going to try and get that pushed off for a year or two. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, Placer. Hey, Ron. Oh, there's my Nightbot. Just put the Twitter link out there for you folks. Yeah, it's a copycat. It's working on it. And there's Denise. Hi. So getting X to be more of a definitive platform so that just in case anything happens with YouTube, I think everybody has X. If you don't, um, I'm not sure if you can watch one of my lives if you don't have X. I don't know, but that's something. But I try and keep it clean enough to keep YouTube going. Coming up with the topics, you folks can help out with the topics. Discord and moving over into Discord. I am researching if there are ways for me to be able to push the live over to Discord, over to the Discord den server that we've got moved up. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I'm looking into it. I'm also looking into the fact that I use OBS, and so under OBS, I believe I can set Discord to take the video from OBS that I'm pushing out to Restream and just use it kind of like a mirror. And so I'm reading and checking that out as well. So Alice, have you signed up in the Wolf Den for Discord? I'll go ahead and post a 24-hour link up in here. I only post the links at 24-hour interval. keeps the trolls away. Okay, so there's a link that is good for 24 hours to join the Wolf's Den Discord link, Discord server. Oh, Mrs. M is over on. It's really it does good for me. Just look over at my X feed and see chat going on. It's like, wow, that's pretty cool. Yes, Denise, I am in Reno, Nevada. Ah, let me put it here too. That's a good point. I just put it up there for you as well. I thought that if I put it through on the restream that it would push through to the X side, but it apparently doesn't. So I just put that link there for you on the X platform as well. Just did, Denise. Lost wages. Yeah, you're welcome. So you can join the Discord and carry on conversations with like-minded individuals as well. And after you are granted access, when you first go in there, you'll wind up in the welcome page, and then the mods will activate your chatter status, and that gives you access to a lot of information that we're going to be putting that we put up there. And we'll put different types of media, different documents as we get them. We haven't used it a whole lot of late, but I think it's going to be getting more utilized more. So all right, we'll do that. There you go. Yeah, I know the YouTube folks didn't see, but we're talking on the X side over here, getting a few folks set up. On the Discord server for the Gray Wolf's Wolf Den. And feel free, once you're there, to be able to communicate with other Wolf Den members. And it is a secure platform, it is encrypted communications. You can share documents, and you can share videos, and you can share other information, and you can also there is a voice chat room which you can go into and create like Zoom calls, where you've got everybody in one spot. So utilize it. We need to grow the Patriot roster, if you will. Nightbot only works on YouTube. I wish it worked on X. Maybe that's coming up. We'll see. Checking the notes. I think you can roll back. Yeah, you can roll back the chat. This X platform of live streaming came over from, I believe it was Periscope or something like that. And they brought it over into the Twitter platform and now X. and it seems to be pretty good. I'm looking at the video, and it looks almost more clear. It looks more clear than YouTube, actually. So, looks pretty good. So, yeah, for the country, I've said this, and I'll say it probably on every one of the streams. I don't believe that protesting would move the needle right now on what needs to occur, because, for instance, the border's number one crisis in America. There's absolutely nothing we can get done from a governmental level. All you have to do to know that that's the case is look at what Texas is doing. We've got Texas has stood up and said, no feds allowed in this park, and is putting the Constantine razor wire up, even though we don't know what's going on with those that are arrested by them. The Florida state troopers have sent state troopers to Texas to assist. And now Arkansas is sending National Guardsmen from Arkansas to assist Texas. This is because the government, Mayorkas, under Biden administration's policies, are breaking constitutional law. And as I will talk about and probably get into more details as we go, Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution is our ultimate law of the land. And so, Article 4, Section 4 says that the government will protect the states against invasion, and they're not doing it. And so, whoever is complicit with breaking Article 4, Section 4 can be held if a linkage can be made that says that some of these individuals coming through are terrorists. They are therefore the enemy. And under Article 3, Section 3, anyone complicit with giving aid and comfort to the enemy is guilty of treason. So someone needs to educate these NGOs, these individuals, and you see them on interviews where they're hiding their faces. They're picking people up and taking them to the airport. They're picking people up from the airport. These NGOs don't seem to realize that one day they may be held accountable for their actions, being complicit under Article 3, Section 3. They turn around and they give aid and comfort to an enemy that's coming through as part of the invasion at our southern border, and you could definitely say that they're complicit in the crime. So individuals could be tried for treason. So that that needs to be looked at. So everybody needs to make noise. Well, thanks, sweet. Appreciate that. And I saw you post that over on X. And I'm starting to pick up more audience over there on X. I think I've got close to 4,000 followers over there. So that's cool. Anyway, and I appreciate everybody helping me out here, allowing me to ramble on here with respect to getting the stream right and having individuals pop in that have known me for a while, who have modded for me, who have been with me since I started this streaming and the protesting that I've done over the last couple of years now, coming up on 3 years. Prior to going into the convoy, I wrote a lot of articles, did a lot of blog work, wrote a lot of articles and pushed them out far and wide as to what was happening. And that was on my yoursmart.com website where I wrote articles. I haven't written articles in a long time, but there's still a lot of articles out there on yoursmart.com. And there's also articles that I was writing on my other website for patriotroster.com. A lot of the individuals, a lot of the newer people wouldn't know about that, but oh, thanks, sweets. Let me grab that. See if I can copy and paste it anyway. Well, it looks like it worked. You can get a free pocket Constitution at this link that I just posted. Thank you to Kimberly for putting that up. Appreciate it. So, so I'm going to be expanding, trying to put together some more articles, putting them into patriotroster.com and yoursmart.com, and doing also another project that I'm working out the bugs on, is to use audio from the lives and put that audio up on my podcasting platform, which is up and running. The live stream isn't coming through on Discord as of yet. D, let's get you a roll there. Got you set up there on that one. So I'm working on a way to do live on Discord. So that'll be coming up. That'll be coming up probably in the lounge, if I can get it working, or stream room, one of the two, over on the Discord server. Yeah, Giovanna, I just actually gave her the chatter status. I saw her pop in there. So, there you go. Thank you, Kimberly. So, Patriot Roster, again, I haven't been on yoursmart.com or patriotroster.com to write any blogs lately, but as my computer problems are worked out, as things start to settle down here on the home front, we'll see what we can get done. And I would encourage anybody who's got some writing skills, if you would like to write a blog and put your words on paper, get them to me. I'd be happy to post them up on the websites. So, that's one thing that I was hoping to have, was somebody who could do some writing of some blog material, some articles. Mm-hmm. Okay, JM. Anyway, so look, I'm going to let go of the stream for now. Thank you for helping me do this testing. I really didn't have a topic list to go off of, but now that I know that I've got things kind of worked out, we'll get some more content put together and hey, go out, use the public chat room over on the Discord channel if you would like for me to discuss my opinions on something. Put a note up in the Discord channel, in the public chat, and we'll see what we can get done. I'll do the research. We'll get some vetting done on whatever the content might be, and then we'll put my opinion to it. So for now, I just wanted to say thank you, love y'all, and let's just keep our head on a swivel. Get prepared. Take care of your family. Take care of yourself. And to that, I'm going to say good night and say God bless you and God bless the United States.